If you're over 60, you may have quietly noticed some changes. Your energy feels lower, intimacy isn't as effortless, and that spark just isn't the same. Maybe you've started avoiding certain moments with your partner or feeling less confident in your own body. You've probably searched through countless quick fixes, pills, supplements, miracle cures, and felt disappointed when the results didn't last. But sometimes the answer isn't in something new. Sometimes it's in a simple, natural oil that's been trusted for centuries. A remedy so accessible, you might already have it in your kitchen, yet its ability to boost circulation, improve comfort, and rekindle intimacy is remarkable. I'm Dr. Stacy Loeb, a board-certified urologist with over 15 years helping men over 50 restore their hormones, energy, and vitality. Today, I'll reveal how this ancient oil can naturally support your health without prescriptions or risky procedures. Start now. Your energy, confidence, and connection are worth it. As we age, our bodies quietly go through a series of changes that, over time, can have a profound impact on intimate wellness. These changes aren't sudden, they often creep in slowly, so slowly that many men don't even notice until the differences are impossible to ignore. The first major shift is reduced blood flow. With each passing decade, our arteries can become less flexible. Imagine them as once supple garden hoses that now feel stiff in your hands. That stiffness means less efficient circulation, and when blood flow slows, especially to sensitive, intimate areas, the ability to achieve and maintain strong, reliable erections can decline. It's not just about performance, it's about the oxygen and nutrients those tissues need to stay healthy. The second change is tissue stiffness and plaque formation. Over time, the soft, elastic tissues that once stretched and responded so easily can develop microscopic scarring or plaque, much like clay left out in the sun that starts to harden. This loss of flexibility can lead to discomfort, changes in shape, or reduced function. The result is not only physical limitation, but also a quiet, constant reminder that your body isn't behaving the way it used to. Third, there's chronic low-grade inflammation. This isn't the kind of inflammation you feel after an injury. It's silent, smoldering beneath the surface, gradually affecting performance, sensitivity, and overall vitality. Think of it like a low fire in the background. It may not be visible, but it's constantly burning energy and limiting your body's potential. The fourth shift is declining nerve sensitivity. The nerves responsible for transmitting pleasure and arousal signals can lose their sharpness over time. It's like turning down the volume on your favorite song. The music is still there, but it doesn't move you the same way. This change can reduce not just physical sensation, but also the emotional depth of intimacy. And finally, skin changes play a bigger role than many realize. As skin becomes thinner, drier, and more fragile, especially in delicate areas, even simple touch can feel different. The comfort you once took for granted may be replaced by irritation or reduced pleasure, creating yet another barrier to intimacy. Now, these aren't just medical terms or numbers on a chart. They translate directly into how you feel, how you connect with your partner, and how confident you are in those moments that matter most. They can chip away at your sense of masculinity, your self-assurance, and even your relationship. The good news: while these changes are natural, they're not something you have to simply accept. With the right approach, you can actively support your body, improve circulation, restore tissue flexibility, calm inflammation, reawaken nerve sensitivity, and nourish your skin, rebuilding not just function, but the confidence and connection that make intimacy truly fulfilling. The surprising ally I'm talking about is castor oil. This thick, golden oil, pressed from the seeds of the castor bean plant, is more than just a household item. For thousands of years, From the temples of ancient Egypt to the healing traditions of India, castor oil has been prized for its remarkable restorative properties. What makes it so special is its unique composition, especially a fatty acid called ricinoleic acid. This natural compound has potent anti-inflammatory, circulation-boosting, and tissue-nourishing effects. While castor oil has long been used to soothe sore joints, calm inflammation, and support digestion, modern science is now uncovering how it can also play a role in men's intimate wellness, particularly for those over 50. When applied in the right way, castor oil works on multiple levels. It encourages healthy blood flow to the pelvic area, supplying oxygen and nutrients to tissues that need them most. It softens and conditions the underlying tissue, helping to maintain flexibility and comfort. Its anti-inflammatory action calms low-grade irritation that can quietly diminish performance over time. And it deeply hydrates and protects delicate skin, which often becomes drier and more fragile with age. This isn't a magic pill or an overnight cure, and that's exactly why it works so well. Instead of forcing your body, it supports its natural functions, helping you feel more comfortable, more confident, and more connected. For men over 50, it's a simple, natural ritual that can yield surprising results, without prescriptions, without complicated routines, and without side effects when used properly. Here's why castor oil works, and why it's far more than just a kitchen item. First, it boosts circulation. Imagine your blood vessels as a network of rivers. When we're young, these rivers flow fast and clear, but over time, they can become sluggish, with bends and blockages slowing the current. Castor oil contains compounds that help encourage healthy blood flow, bringing fresh, oxygen-rich blood to intimate tissues. Better circulation means those tissues receive the fuel they need to function at their best. Second, it softens stiff tissue. As we age, the soft, elastic structures that support intimate health can become rigid, much like clay left in the sun until it hardens. This stiffness can limit flexibility and reduce comfort. Castor oil penetrates deeply, helping to restore suppleness, so tissues move and respond more like they did years ago. Third, it reduces inflammation. Think of chronic inflammation as a slow-burning fire in your body. You may not feel it directly, but it's quietly damaging cells, dulling sensation, and eroding performance. Ricinoleic acid, the key component in castor oil, acts like cool water poured over that fire, soothing irritation and creating an environment where healing is possible. Fourth, it supports nerve health. The delicate nerves in intimate areas are like electrical wires carrying messages between your body and brain. Over time, those wires can fray, and the signals become weaker. By improving circulation and reducing inflammation, castor oil helps create the right conditions for nerves to function more clearly, potentially restoring lost sensation and reigniting physical connection. Finally, it hydrates and protects the skin. Delicate skin, especially in intimate areas, often becomes thinner, drier, and more fragile with age. Castor oil is a rich emollient, providing deep hydration and forming a protective barrier, much like giving parched earth a long, satisfying drink of water. The result is skin that feels softer, healthier, and more resilient. These 5 actions work together, not in isolation, supporting your body's natural ability to heal, adapt, and perform. And the best part, this comes from a simple, natural oil, no prescriptions, no invasive treatments, just a small, consistent ritual that can deliver surprising results over time. How to use it the right way. The real secret to getting results from castor oil isn't just knowing that it works, it's knowing how to apply it so your body can truly benefit. Think of this as a short nightly ritual, no more than 2 or 3 minutes, but one that can have a lasting impact over time. Step 1. Choose the right oil. Not all castor oils are created equal. You want 100% pure, cold-pressed, hexane-free castor oil. Cold-pressed means the oil has been extracted without heat, preserving the beneficial compounds. Hexane-free means no harsh chemical solvents were used in the process. This ensures you're applying the cleanest, safest form possible, something you can feel confident using on sensitive skin. Step 2. Apply at the right time. Timing matters. The best time to apply is at night after a warm shower. The warmth and moisture from the shower naturally increase blood flow to the skin, open up pores, and make tissues more receptive to the oil. Plus, applying before bed means the oil can work overnight without being rubbed off by daily activity. Step 3. Measure the right amount. You don't need much, just 3 to 4 drops in the palm of your hand. Castor oil is thick and spreads easily, so a small amount is more than enough to cover the targeted area. Step 4. Target the key area. Gently massage the oil into the perineal area, the space between the base of your scrotum and your anus, and then along the base of the penis. This region is important because it's rich in blood vessels, lymphatic channels, and nerve pathways that directly support intimate health. By working here, you're targeting a control center for circulation and nerve function in the pelvic area. Step 5. Massage with intention. Massage for 1 to 2 minutes, using slow, gentle, circular motions until the oil is mostly absorbed. This isn't just about spreading the oil. The act of massaging itself stimulates blood flow, relaxes tension, and helps the active compounds penetrate deeper into the tissues. Think of it as giving those tissues a mini workout, encouraging flexibility and vitality. Step 6. Make it a ritual. The key is consistency. One application won't change everything overnight, but when you make this a nightly habit, your body responds, circulation improves, tissues become more supple, inflammation calms, and comfort increases. Many men start noticing subtle but meaningful changes within weeks and more significant improvements over time. A word of caution. Never apply the oil inside the urethra or directly to the glands. These areas are too sensitive and not the intended target. And if you have persistent pain, swelling, lumps, blood in your urine or semen, or any other concerning symptoms, consult your doctor immediately. Castor oil is a supportive tool, not a substitute for professional medical evaluation. This simple 6-step process takes just minutes but can become a powerful act of self-care. It's not complicated, it's not expensive, and it doesn't require prescriptions. Just a small, consistent investment in your own comfort, confidence, and connection, night after night. One of my patients, Mark, 67 years old, came to see me on a quiet Tuesday afternoon. I remember the way he walked into my office, shoulders slightly slumped, eyes tired, and a certain heaviness in his voice. "Doc," he began, "I just don't feel like myself anymore. My wife and we've been married for over 40 years, but lately I feel disconnected from her. It's not that I don't love her, I do. It's that my body isn't keeping up with my heart. I'm tired, my energy is low, and intimacy feels like hard work instead of something natural. I don't want to take a bunch of pills. I just want something natural, something safe, something that works with my body instead of forcing it." I listened carefully because what Mark was describing was something I've heard from so many men over the years. The physical changes, slower circulation, stiffer tissues, lower nerve sensitivity, were taking their toll. But just as important, the emotional weight was building. Every time intimacy didn't go the way he hoped, a little more confidence was chipped away. I told him about a simple nightly ritual, the castor oil massage. I explained how it worked, improving blood flow, softening tissues, calming inflammation, and nourishing the skin. I showed him exactly how to do it, step by step. And because I know how much overall health influences intimate health, I also encouraged him to add a short daily walk and to stay well hydrated. Mark took it seriously. "If it's just a few minutes a night, I can do that," he said. And he did every night without fail. 2 months later, he walked back into my office and I could tell something had changed before he even spoke. His posture was more upright, his eyes brighter. He smiled and said, "Doc, I feel more alive. My comfort is better, my energy is back, and my wife and we've reconnected. It's not about being 20 again, it's about feeling present, confident, and close, and I have that again." That's the thing. Success in men's health, especially after 60, isn't about chasing youth. It's about reclaiming the best version of yourself for the stage of life you're in now. For Mark, that meant energy he could rely on, comfort in his own body, and intimacy that felt natural again. And it all started with a small, consistent habit that worked with his body, not against it. Beyond intimacy, castor oil offers a surprising range of benefits that extend to your overall health and well-being. First, it can support lymphatic drainage, your body's built-in detox system. The lymphatic network quietly works in the background, moving fluid, removing waste, and supporting immune function. But as we age, this system can become sluggish. Applying castor oil topically, especially over areas rich in lymph nodes, can gently stimulate circulation in these channels, helping your body clear out what it doesn't need and operate more efficiently. Think of it as giving your body's internal filter a much-needed tune-up. Second, it can soothe stiff joints. Many men over 60 notice that their knees, shoulders, or hands feel tighter and less flexible. This stiffness can be the result of inflammation, reduced circulation, or years of wear and tear. When castor oil is massaged into these areas, its anti-inflammatory and warming properties can help ease discomfort, improve mobility, and make daily movements feel smoother, whether it's a round of golf, a walk in the park, or simply climbing stairs. Third, castor oil is a natural powerhouse for hydrating dry skin and strengthening nails. Aging skin often becomes thinner and loses its natural moisture barrier, making it prone to flaking, itching, or cracking. A thin layer of castor oil locks in hydration, creating a protective shield that keeps skin supple. The same nourishing effect works on nails, helping to prevent brittleness and breakage. Fourth, it can even promote healthy hair growth. Whether applied to the scalp, beard area, or eyebrows, the rich ricinoleic acid content helps improve circulation to hair follicles and delivers essential nutrients that support growth and thickness. Many people use it as part of their hair care routine to create stronger, fuller strands. When you step back and look at the big picture, castor oil is more than just a tool for intimate health. It's a multi-purpose, natural wellness ally. It can support detoxification, comfort your joints, protect your skin, strengthen your nails, and encourage healthier hair. This isn't about treating one symptom in isolation. It's about whole-body wellness, feeling better, moving easier, looking healthier, and carrying yourself with more confidence in every aspect of your life. And the best part, it all comes from a simple, affordable, natural oil that's been trusted for generations. If you have ongoing issues, persistent pain, unusual lumps, swelling, blood in your urine or semen, or any other concerning symptoms, you should see your doctor immediately. These are not signs to ignore or try to treat on your own. They could indicate underlying conditions that require proper medical evaluation, such as infections, kidney or bladder issues, prostate disease, or even more serious concerns like cancer. Natural tools like castor oil can be incredibly powerful for supporting your body's health, but they are not a substitute for professional diagnosis and treatment when needed. Think of them as allies, valuable, supportive, and effective when used consistently, but still just one part of a complete approach to your health. Just as you wouldn't ignore a warning light on your car's dashboard, you shouldn't ignore these warning signs in your body. The sooner you get them checked, the better your chances for effective treatment and a full recovery. Many conditions, when caught early, can be treated successfully with less invasive methods, helping you return to your normal life faster. Remember, there's no shame in seeking medical advice. In fact, taking action shows strength, responsibility, and self-respect. Your health is worth protecting, not just for you, but for the people who care about you. So while I encourage you to explore natural approaches like castor oil as part of your daily self-care, I also urge you to stay connected with your healthcare provider. That partnership, your commitment to daily wellness, and your doctor's expertise in identifying and treating health concerns is the safest and most effective path to long-term vitality. So here's your 14-day challenge. A small, simple commitment that could start making a real difference in how you feel. Step 1. Get yourself a bottle of pure, cold-pressed, hexane-free castor oil. This is important. Quality matters, and you want the cleanest, most natural form possible for something you'll be applying to sensitive areas. Step 2. Every night after a warm shower, take 3 to 4 drops into the palm of your hand. Gently massage it into the perineal area. That's the space between the base of your scrotum and your anus, and along the base of the penis. Use slow, circular motions for 1 to 2 minutes, letting the oil absorb naturally. Step 3. Repeat this ritual every single night for 14 days. It takes less than 3 minutes, but those minutes are an investment in yourself, in your comfort, your energy, and your connection. Step 4. Pay attention to how your body responds. Notice subtle changes. Maybe you feel warmer, more comfortable, more confident. Over time, those small changes add up to something far greater. I've seen men walk into my office after just a few weeks of this routine with brighter eyes, stronger posture, and a quiet smile that says, "I feel like myself again." And if this video has given you a sense of clarity, a spark of hope, or a plan you can act on starting tonight, do me a favor. Like this video so more men can find it. Subscribe for more trusted men's health advice grounded in both science and real-world results. And most importantly, share this with a friend who might be quietly struggling but hasn't found the right words to talk about it. You might think you're just sending them a video, but you could be giving them the knowledge, the hope, and the motivation they need to reclaim their vitality. Your next chapter of energy, confidence, and connection starts with a few drops of oil, a couple of minutes, and the decision to take action tonight.